Shalom, Kol Halo Yahweh, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai, Ruharu Kakodash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humble and sincerity. Again, I'm going to say Shalom, be a short segment. And I was looking at one of the brothers in the community. They were doing a video, right, about this aftermath of Sonia Massey, how the racism white supremacists went into the sister's house and killed her, okay? Right, and when you check it out, the Most High tell us, especially the children of diaspora, chiefly Negroes in America, but all the Israelites scattered abroad, that we were given into the hands of our enemy. Okay, when you go into the Genesis account, the Most High deal with who the children of Edom, who the children, of Edom were during the beginning and who they will be today. Okay, and when you go into Genesis 27, I'm gonna try to paraphrase because I have to catch the train, of course. When you go into the Genesis 27 account, it tell you how Esau Edom, not a individual but a nation of people, you tell you how they would get down with the sword. Let's get that. I'm gonna try to make it quick. Okay, let's get Genesis Slakia. Let's get Genesis 27 real quick. And the Lord, okay, the Most High, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he's not dealing with a spiritual Israel, man. Any Israelite pushing that bullshit or following the likes of an apologetic or psychotic so-called white people that's Old Testament only in their spiritual doctrines, it's not going to work, okay? Salvation is chiefly for the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. That's all, man, okay? I'm going to always emphasize that. We're coming into the end. The economy's collapsing. As I said in the past, you can't make groceries damn near. Okay. So the days of Jacob's trouble here, excuse me, it's going to escalate. Okay. Genesis 27 and verse, start at 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me even also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. That's Genesis 27 and verse 38. Okay, I'm going to get to the point. I'm going to read verse 39, then get to the point. Verse 40. And Isaac, his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword, this is verse 40, Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob. Okay. Again, that white supremacist went into her house and blasted her, man. And that should be more than a wake-up call for chiefly Negroes in America. They're the most brainwashed, man. Okay? 41 from the top. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing whereat his father blessed him. And Esau said unto his father, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. You can go back up to Genesis 27 and 40. This is the point. A lot of Negroes sleep on this one verse. Okay, and I'm talking about Negroes in the community that should know better. Okay, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother. Okay, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, and that's the chief enemy. There's a Psalms 83 accounts, there's a Joel accounts, there's a bunch of accounts that deal with who Esau Edom is and how he dealt treacherously, okay, with Jacob. Right? What power we have since we've been brought here on cargo slave ships? They've been bodying us from that time, and chiefly going back to 70 AD, Luke 21 and 24. The history is in the scriptures, right? The history is in the scriptures. But I want to go back to Genesis 15 before I catch this train. I'm gonna resurface this one as much as I can. Okay. Genesis 15 and 12. And this is a prelude to the curse, man. For all you newcomers in the Israelite community, man, you gotta resurface this scriptures right here in Genesis 15 and verse 13. Okay. I'm gonna start at verse 12. 12 is actually the point I want. Okay. It says, and when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. Okay, verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Okay, and this is dealing with the final captivity in Babylon the Great, America. Back to verse 12, it reads, and when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. And that horror was dealing with us being captives and under this curse, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with something before I wind down and catch this train. That darkness, okay, when you deal with this darkness under the curse, under the punishment the Most High put on the 12 tribes, it's a serious thing, man. Y'all can see I work on this East Coast, man, and post C19 is bad, man. I hate to say the term Z-walkers, man, but our people be looking like straight Z-walkers, man. Okay, bugged out, drugged out. Okay, even when wearing my borders in blue with fringes, your own people sometimes they be looking at you like they're ready to fight you. I literally just experienced that getting off the subway. Okay, and we pray for Israel, but you know that curse is real, man. Okay, the curse is real, and dealing with the enemies, the other nations, but chiefly these racism, white supremacists. That's real, man. That is real business right there, and our people got to come to grips that the Lord didn't send us here to our friends. He sent us here to our enemies, man, as a punishment. Okay, for our foreparents going off in the wilderness. That's over 4,000 years ago during the first Exodus. Okay, and these same so-called white people, they watch our every steps. Okay, they haunt our every steps, and none of them is your friend. Okay, they're not our friends. The Lord's going to continue to use them to punish us until the 12 tribes are fully awoke, repented. Okay, when when this elect is sealed, these trumpets begin to that final trumpet sounds off. Okay. Now, prior to that, the seals, okay, the seals of Revelations, them things got to pan out too, so we can get out of here, man. You know, the brother was going in it on the video. I'm gonna wind it down after this. Should people of color be cautious of policemen and chiefly racism white cops? Okay, so-called white people. Because you gotta consider the history, man. Okay, they're not our friends. I'm from the South. I've said this once and I'm gonna say it again. I'm from the South, and I could tell y'all a few stories growing up in New Orleans, Louisiana. Work uniform, hands up against the car, handcuffed, gripped tight in the back of a patrol vehicle for no damn reason at all. Coming from school, go up to the gas station to make some groceries, or a grocery store that's walking distance. Grocery store, bags in my hand, 3 patrol units, hands up against the car. And that was a pattern down south, man. That's why I understand why Negroes even try to coexist there. I got the hell out of there, family. It's wicked, and they hate brown people, chiefly Israelites. That's why it's laughable when apologetics and now bug out Old Testament only, chiefly so-called white supremacists Old Testament only, trying to educate us at the end of the damn world. Do that even make sense? The Most High said in Deuteronomy 28:68, we were given into the enemy, roughly paraphrasing, man. So how the hell your enemy gonna teach you salvation? And it's 100% racism to the highest degree when a white oppressor, so-called white man, comes on a chat board or a messenger trying to dialogue in a community that got nothing to do with them. And you see that often in the camp videos, how they try to force a false doctrine on the people in need of salvation. Obviously, America ain't gonna save us, man. Okay? The United States of America can't help us no more, man. Look at the condition, okay? Look at the global conflict. Look at what's going on overseas. Do this look like a place that's gonna save us, man? What are you, crazy? Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, are you serious? They're both puppets for the elites. That's your Isaiah 30 account. 30 to at least verse 4. It's gonna lead you to much confusion, man. Okay? And we gotta wake the hell up and understand who our enemies are and gather the best way we can. Find you an Israelite congregation and gather, so the Lord could get us up on out of here, man. Okay, don't the Lord tell us to gather together, O nation not desired, in Zephaniah 2:1, verses 1, 2, and 3, before the decree bring forth. We have to do this, family. We got to do this, man. America is finished, man. If you didn't know by now, the United States of America is finished, bro. It's real bad when you can hardly make groceries, man. And you can forget it with these jobs. America's gonna collapse at any day, man. And all these white supremacists, okay, they all gonna join together in their militant groups. And who you think they gonna come after? Who you think they going for? People of color, chiefly Israelites. Don't the Lord say nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom? It's Matthew 24. Don't the Lord say that? He also tells us that in Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. And chiefly Isaiah 13:13 on down. It's like it'll be a chase roll. Everyone gonna go back into their own people, and that's also talking about Israelites gathering. Okay, so if you believe in the spiritual Israelite doctrine, believe that dumbass doctrine. Go ahead, believe it, man. You're gonna get bodied in these last days, man. Okay. Again, Genesis 6. What caused the flood? Transgressions. What's going to cause the nuclear destruction in the Exodus? Okay, transgressions. But in this case, when the Exodus happened, the elect's going to get saved. They're going to get saved out of it, man. That's Zechariah 13:9. Through the fire, man. Isaiah 43:1 and 2. Okay, the fire won't kindle upon thee, roughly paraphrasing. So keep that in mind, Israel. Keep these commandments, keep the faith, man, and stay strong, man. And flee from your oppressor, man. Gather with your own people in these very last days. Okay? And with that, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community. waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness and sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom, family.